Okay, so we're going to finish reviewing for chapters 5.3 and 5.4 because your test is tomorrow. And today we're starting with 5.3, which is parallel lines and transversals. So when we have these parallel lines and transversals, we have all kinds of different angles that relate to each other. So the first thing you need to know is that there's only going to be two different measures in these charts. When you see these drawings, there's only two different degrees. Okay, the acute angles are all going to be the same, and the obtuse angles are all going to be the same. So if they tell us that this angle is 63 degrees, now we can find all the other angles in this drawing. So what else is 63 degrees?
4.
Yeah. Okay. So Ethan said we can minus from 180 to find the obtuse angles, and he said it's 117. So which angles are 117? 1 and 3. And what else? What about the bottom ones? Are great. So as long as you can tell the difference between acute and obtuse angles, you're going to easily be able to see which angles are which. Alright, so now we know all the different degrees in this drawing. And we're going to come back and talk about what the names of the different types of angles are now. So now we're going to talk about the different types of angles in this drawing. So again, these little arrows let me know that these two lines are parallel. And so when they're parallel, then all the angle measures are the same. There's only going to be two different degrees in the whole drawing. And we're going to talk about alternate interior angles first. So alternate interior means inside. So it's going to be inside the parallel lines and on opposite sides of the transversal, which we labeled right there. So for, no one knows.
But you said it's on there.
Yeah. Go, James.
4 and 6 then. Right?
Inside the parallel lines.
4 and 6. Alternate interior.
And opposite sides of the transversal.
4 and 6.
Thank you.
Wait, wait, what?
I did not hear you say 4 and 6, Bradley. All right, so write this down, and then what else is alternate interior? Yeah, 5 and 3. I'm going to do it in a different color just so we don't get confused. So 5 and 3. All right, now what would be alternate exterior?
1 and 7, right?
Yes, there you go. Now you're on it.
Yeah.
And then 2 and 8. Okay, and then for corresponding angles are in the same position.
So 8 and 7?
No, it's like this. So they would both be under the parallel line, and they would both be to the left of the transversal.
8 and 5?
What did you say, Ethan? No. They're both either above or below the parallel line, or to the left of the transversal. No, that's opposite sides of the transversal. They're going to be on the same side of the transversal this time. So yes, 3 and 7. So I'm running out of colors. What?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I said 3 and 7.
He did not say 3 and 7.
Pretty sure. Oh.
Ethan, stop arguing with me. Okay. And then what else is corresponding? There's going to be a lot for this one. There's going to be 4 different sets. 1 and 8. 4 and 8. There you go. So 4 and 8 are in the same position because they're both below the parallel line and they're both to the left of the transversal. Ethan, I can't hear you when I'm talking, so we're going back. Okay, what?
4, 2.
You just used 4 and 8, so 4 is done. If you're talking about angle 2, it's on top of the parallel line and to the right of the transversal.
So it would be 2 and 5.
Nope, 5 is on the left of the transversal. I need it to be on top of the parallel line to the right of the transversal.
So it would be 4 and 5.
So 6 is in the same position as 2.
I'm not sure too much is 4.
And then what's the last one?
1 and 5.
There you go. 1 and 5, because they're both on top of the parallel lines and to the left of the transversal. All right, so those are all your corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are congruent. They're equal to each other. They have the same measure.
I thought we were on 4.
Nope, we're still on 3. Okay, so now let's do same side interior. So I'm going to erase a bunch of my lines because it's getting too crazy here.
Yeah, 9s and 8s.
I know. Okay,
Same side interiors would probably 2 and 3 then.
same side interior.
2 and 6.
Okay, so interior means that it's inside the parallel lines. So we're only looking at these two that are inside the parallel lines. And in same side means that they're on the same side of the transversal.
Maybe 1, 5.
Yes. So 4 and 5 are on the same side. And they're both inside. And then what else? 3 and 6 are both inside and on the same side of the transversal. Now, same side interior angles are going to be supplementary to each other. That means you can add them up and they will equal how much? Yes. Last section we're on types of triangles, and we said that the first triangle is a scalene triangle, which means it has no congruent sides or angles. All the sides and angles are different. The second one, we said, is an isosceles, and it has 2 congruent sides and angles. And it's going to be the angles that are across from those sides that are congruent. And then the third one is, what did you say it was? Yeah, good. Equilateral, and that has all sides and angles congruent. Okay, so copy this down. The angles in the triangles, what kind is the first triangle? Acute. Good. Obtuse and right. So, acute has all angles. Yeah, obtuse has one angle that is greater than 90. It can only have one that's greater than 90. And then right has one angle that equals 90. Okay? Okay, I want to show you this example from the test so you have an idea of what to do on this section on the test. You're going to see a triangle, and then it's going to ask you to choose what kind of triangle it is. You're going to choose 2 types, okay? It's going to be one of the first type that we talked about, scalene, isosceles, or equilateral, and it's going to be one from the second type, acute, obtuse, or right. All right, so if you look, if you look at this triangle, what kind is it? Obtuse and
Isosceles.
good, isosceles. So you would come down here and you would check
How do you-
obtuse,
Wait, how are you gonna know if it's isosceles or not? They don't have lines on it.
isosceles. Because do you see the 27, 27?
Oh, yeah.
Two angles are the same. So when two angles are the same, it's isosceles.
That makes sense.
Okay? Or sometimes they will just give you the side measurement, but because two of the sides are the same, then it's isosceles.
Okay.
Okay? Good. So that's it. That was a freebie. That was number 1 in that section on the test. So there you go. Okay, guys, that's it for the review. So email me if you have any questions. And your test is scheduled with Mrs. Bautista tomorrow.
Hiking.
Okay?